Good evening, everyone. Before we begin our ceremony, let me remind you just to silence your cell phones, be courteous to those around you by refraining by talking during the ceremony. I am Carly Seward. I'm the undergraduate program coordinator of the economics department. On behalf of the department, I want to thank you all for coming to our graduation celebration. It is so great to see so many students and loved ones here. I hope that you all cheer for your graduate when they walk across the stage, and we'll be sure to have a big round of applause at the end. Now, please help me in welcoming our faculty. All right, hi again. I would now like to introduce Professor Christopher Tabor, the chair of the economics department. Professor Tabor joined the department in 2007. He received his PhD from the University of Chicago. He has been chair for the economics department since 2022 and holds the Walker Family Distinguished Chair in Economics since 2016 and holds the Wharf James J. Heckman Professor of Economics since 2022. Please join me in welcoming Professor Tabor.
Sorry, getting my thing to work. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. All right, well, we'll wing it a little bit. Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Tabor. As Carly said, I am the chair of the economics department. I've been the chair of the economics department just for 1 year, so this is my very first graduation. It's really exciting to be here in the historic Monona Terrace. Welcome, everybody. I'm joined on stage by our keynote speaker, Ann Phipps, and our student commencement speaker. And some of your amazing instructors and mentors. Sorry, my speech is on this thing and it's not working. So we have a phenomenal economics department. I'm very proud to be a member of this department, and I want to start by bragging a little bit about some of the things that we have here. First, I'm a labor economist, and as a labor economist, I'm somebody who thinks about wages and earnings and the determinants of earnings. So I'm going to start with something not very sentimental, but something sort of relevant to you as you graduate from here. Money is not the only reason to graduate and get an economics degree, but it's a pretty good reason. So estimates of the return to a college degree, that is college versus no college at all, is about 36% a year, which might not sound like much, but if you earn $50,000, that would be an extra $18,000. Okay, if you take that $18,000 and you work for 45 degrees, now I'm not discounting, I'm cheating a little bit, but if you work for 45 years, that's $810,000. That's a pretty good return to your investment. But it gets even better than that. A recent paper found that the returns to a degree in economics was roughly $22,000 a year. Okay, so again, if you work another 45, you work 45 years again, that's close to another $1 million. And now we're not only talking about, we're talking about any economics department. You're graduating from one of the very best economics departments, and you expect even more than that. So not only are we the coolest major on campus, we're also one of the most prosperous. I also want to say thanks in large part to previous department chairs, and especially Anasha Chaudhry, who did this job for 10 years before me. Our department's in really good shape and runs really, really well. Less than 20% of our budget comes from undergraduate tuition, and even less than that's coming from the state. We've done it by investing our money, investing in programs that are generating revenue, and also from many generous alumni that help us. As a result, we're able to offer some unique services. We employ 10 different staff members that are advising students at different levels. They're helping both academic and career opportunities, and we have nearly 15 wonderful full-time teaching professionals. Okay, final thing I want to say is economics continues to be one of the most popular majors on campus. I gave a talk about 2 weeks ago to our advisory board, and I bragged that we had reached 1,500 majors for the first time in the history of the department. I learned yesterday that we reached 1,600 majors. So that is 1,600 people who are currently students at Wisconsin are majoring in economics. Unfortunately, that number is about to go down in the next hour or so. Talk about some of our other programs. We have 3 different master's programs that are all doing well and are continuing to grow. Our master's program is ranked as one of the best in the country. In my view, it is the very best in the country. And our PhD program, who you'll see as well, those people are also doing very well. The last 2 years have seen the very best placements of our PhD students since I got here in 2007. It's a really impressive groups. So to all 3 sets of graduates, we're really proud of you. And it's been especially hard these last few years with COVID. But you made it through, you're done, you're going to get a degree, and you've received a world-class education here at Wisconsin. Be proud of where you come from, and know that wherever life takes you, you have the tools to go toe-to-toe with anyone. But I also hope at the same time, whether you're from the Midwest or not, that this Wisconsin culture of respect and kindness to other people is something that you take with you from this campus. Wisconsin is an amazing place. To the parents, thank you so much for trusting us with your kids. We've learned so much from them, and we're very sad to see them go. Anyway, I'm the host. I'm supposed to keep things rolling along. So this is the way it's going to go. We're going to have some speeches. We're going to have some PhD hooding. We're going to have some master's hooding. We're going to have some undergraduate degrees, and then we're going to have a reception at the end. So keeping the show going, I want to introduce our commencement speaker, Ann Phipps. So as a little bit of a background, we have an econ advisory board. This is a group of alumni that meet. This is what I was talking about 2 weeks ago. We meet twice a year, and we talk about things, and they're a nice connection between the department and the real world, because they're in the department and they have real passion for the world, which really keeps me going. One of the most active members of the group, and they're also excellent graduation speakers because they know econ, and they know where you've been, and they know where you're headed. One of our most current active members is Ann Phipps, and the interesting thing about Ann is she's actually not a graduate of our department. Her mother graduated from the department some time ago and was very involved in the department, and Ann has stepped up and taken her place and remained active. And exactly why it is that Ann enjoys hanging out with economists as much as she does, we don't know, but that's partly why we invite her, because she hopes she's going to tell us. She is proud. I must have losing my hood. She's also, Where am I? She's also proud to be a daughter and granddaughter of UW-Madison alumni. She currently serves as chair of the Charles Phipps Family Foundation, having previously worked in marketing and product development for Texas Instruments. As a community volunteer, most of her work is focused on supporting schools. As a substitute teacher and volunteer teacher in several domains, Ms. Phipps enjoys empowering students to improve their skills and understanding. Anne holds a master's degree, a Master of Arts in English Literature from the University of Texas at Austin, and a Bachelor of Science in English and Computer Science from Vanderbilt. She lives with her husband in Austin, Texas, where she enjoys swimming with the Longhorn Masters, which is quite impressive. I had to look it up to figure out what that was. And she also enjoys snowboarding in Mexico when there's snow on the ground. I give you Anne Phipps.
Thank you. That's snowboarding in New Mexico. Although I think you can go snowboarding in Mexico, maybe if you can find the right places. I don't know. Greetings, graduates, faculty, staff, families, yay, parents, honored guests. Thank you, Professor Tabor, for that introduction. I am so honored to be here with you today, but I want to be upfront. As he did point out, I am not an economist. My only formal experience with the study of economics was an 8 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday introductory macro course in my sophomore year of college, which, not coincidentally, was the same time I learned about the benefits of coffee. I came away from that semester with one new vocabulary term that stuck: transfer payments. I never use it in conversation and almost never see it in print, but I am ready in case it does come up, maybe in a crossword puzzle. No, I am not an economist, but my mother, as Chris mentioned, she was the daughter of a banker, and she studied economics here at UW. She graduated in 1951. One of maybe 24 or possibly as few as 3 women in her class of 130 econ majors. I'm so happy to see more female faces in the crowd at this point. Following the example set by her father, who was also a UW alum and who was dedicated to the university, Mary Claire Aschenbrenner Phipps, my mom, applied her knowledge and in due time established scholarships and other supports for the economics department. She joined the College of Letters and Science Board of Visitors, and I have been lucky to trail in her wake. Because of her, I joined the Economics Advisory Board and have had regular opportunities over the past several years to just shoot the breeze with some of your professors who are so brilliant, you know that, and yet so unfailingly polite when I ask questions like, so tell me, what does the Federal Reserve do? We've had many conversations since I asked that question. From all of them, I have decided that the study of economics lives at the intersection of these questions. Why do people, firms, governments do what they do? And where does the money go? You are a big group. Some of you I know are all in on economics, and you're going on to fellowships, and you're pursuing graduate studies, and you're working for firms and institutions that will need you to do things like model asset pricing with optimal under-diversification and study whether the global economy is deglobalizing. I hope that some of you will have the opportunity to dig into the kinds of questions in economics that I would like to see answered, such as, how can our nation build enough housing in the right places and at the right prices so that we can all afford to live under roofs and no one has to live under a bridge? How can we support families so that people who want to have children can be sure there will be affordable and enriching childcare and safe places to live and learn? How can we encourage healthy behaviors in eating, drinking, driving, socializing, recreation, self-care, and community engagement? How can we build on the best parts of our education system so as to maximize the opportunities for every learner of every kind? How can we cause thousands of small choices and actions to move our climate situation in a positive direction? And of particular interest to those of you planning to stick around in the dairy state, what is going on with all the milks? Soy, oat, almond? Will there be cheese curds made from cactus milk? Will anyone want them? These might seem like policy questions, but I think that economic behavior is at the root of all of them. Now, it's possible, although maybe those folks are not here today, that some of you are a little less dedicated to economics. Maybe this is your second or third major, or maybe you have just accumulated the minimum number of credits to please your parents. It does happen. And you're now ready and eager to pursue your true passions, such as teaching high school, playing harmonica, brewing beer, organizing young people to vote. Come on, doesn't somebody want to do that? Whatever you do starting next week, I hope that you will carry with you the Wisconsin idea. As you have been told on multiple occasions since you were accepted to UW, the Wisconsin idea signifies the principle that education should influence and benefit people's lives beyond the classroom. We live in a divided time, unique in the details, but not in the outlines as compared to other eras in history. Your knowledge of the theoretical aspects of economics is enmeshed with the lived experience of a pandemic, lockdowns, inflation, a recession that seems to have been on the horizon for 3 years or more. I checked that fact with one of your professors. Not to mention student debt. However you carry forth your economics knowledge, or any of the rest of what you have learned either in or out of the classrooms on this remarkable campus, I hope that you will first and foremost ask questions and listen. One of the people I admire most in this world is my husband. We live in the city he grew up in, and he is dedicated more than anything to what's great about Austin, Texas. He chooses to focus on effecting change at the very local level because he can listen to and talk with people who also care about Austin. He has endless patience for city board and commission and public engagement meetings. He is able to maintain friendly and respectful relations with people of differing ideas and keep working to find areas of agreement. His biggest challenge is inspiring people to see, without arm twisting or name calling or pettiness, that even things that we want never to see changed are in fact changing while we stand around talking about whether change is a good idea. That old building we revere is crumbling as we speak. That streetscape we love is changing from modest old houses to larger, more luxurious houses. That green space that we have picnicked in for 50 years is being loved to death as people park cars on the grass and trample on exposed tree roots. Change is constant, and we have to work together to think forward for the places and things we love. We have to find ways to agree on what to do about that old building, that streetscape, that park. My husband is a great example of how a person who cares can engage productively with others to help guide change in a direction we can mostly agree on. Once we take care of the park, we can move on to bigger challenges. My husband's current project is about 2 years along a 3-year path, and the outcome is not yet certain. A few years ago, I participated in a similar 2-year effort with our local public schools that our local public school system that was reckoning with years of uneven growth, deferred maintenance, and a history of disparate investment and segregation. I sat through many presentations. I struggled to listen respectfully to people who I thought maybe needed a fresh perspective. I drove all over town to meetings, and I missed a lot of family dinners. But I also met people I would never have met otherwise, and learned about their experiences and their children's experiences in our schools. The solution we came up with in the end was not anything that I would have anticipated at the outset. The resulting bond proposal and list of projects is now complete 6 years later, and the district is in a better place. I tell you these stories to show you both that efforts to make change are often long and complicated, and that they can succeed. My husband cares about the parks. I care about schools. You figure out what you care about. Work on it. Using what you've learned, either in your paid work or as a member of your community, or both. I hope that in your work, paid or volunteer, you will think forward and help others to think forward. Respect the past. Learn about the past, but know that the past is past. To move forward, we have to look ahead, and you, equipped with the skills and knowledge learned here, need to help us all think and move forward. That would be living the Wisconsin idea. I thank you and congratulate the class of 2023.
Thank you so much, Ann, for that memorable message. I got my iPad working again. So I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to make one point, one relatively small point, and I think you will see, and then I messed up again. I think you will see some commonalities between what I said and what Ann said. So I've been a professor for almost 30 years. I got a whole mess of siblings and a whole mess of kids, which means I've been at a lot of these graduations. And most graduation speakers say something like, you're educated, go out and change the world. Okay, and I'm not going to argue with that. I'm going to agree with that. But I want to be clear about what that means to an economist. What it absolutely doesn't mean is I know the answers to all the questions I'm going to tell those people what to do. That's not what you learned here. I think what you learned here is for most questions, we don't know the answers. Most questions that we think about are really hard. There's costs and there's benefits, and there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers. And there's going to be losers. And this is me true of all of the questions that Ann was talking about. These are super important questions. We don't know the answers. At least I don't know the answers. These are hard problems, and there's no obvious answers, but they're important, and you have something to contribute from that you've taken away from us. What you've learned as economists is how to understand and communicate trade-offs and help this decision-making process. So really what we have as economists to offer to the world is not clear direction, but rather thoughtful considerations of the pros and cons. And our comparative advantage is in trying to find common ground. You're going out to a world with way too many people talking and not nearly enough people listening. Please be a listener. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce, as was my point, now I'm going to introduce one of our amazing students, Griffin Johnson. Griffin comes from Orlando, Florida. He transferred here from Pepperdine in 2020. He has been an engaged and visible leader in the undergraduate economics department in his 3 years here. He was part of the Federal Reserve Challenge team and was an active member in the Economic Student Association, where he served as president in his senior year. And he's had a bunch of other leadership roles on campus as well. Griffin is heading to work for DRW, which is a proprietary trading firm in Chicago. He will work in their leadership rotation network. He's told us that his favorite classes were with Professors Ray Denneker and David Johnson. He also enjoyed conversations with former chair Anant Seshadri, and he told us that all three demonstrated true passion for economics in the real world. Here is Griffin.
Thank you, Professor Tabor. Good evening, fellow Badger economists, faculty, families, and friends. My name is Griffin Johnson, and I'm honored to be speaking to you all as we celebrate the end of our journey as students at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Wow, does time fly? As we look back at our time here, we cannot deny that we have faced challenges that we never would have predicted from the start. Ditching our freshman year dorm rooms in March of 2020, adapting to virtual learning, navigating a global pandemic, and so many other hurdles along the way. My last unpredictable challenge in my time in Madison is right now. Some of these people behind me have tasked me with giving you all a compelling speech today. But instead of attempting to bestow my limited wealth of knowledge, I've decided to come up with a few short stories that have allowed me to be where I am today. I am here to congratulate you all on your achievement, but I hope these stories remind you that your diploma does not define you, but your journey that you took to be here today does. My journey here started when I transferred to Madison amidst the pandemic as a sophomore in the fall of 2020. I could have never predicted the journey that I was about to embark on. I was unsure what I was passionate about, but I guess I was interested in business, computers, the world around me, and especially the people in it. In that first year as a Badger, I took classes in disciplines like psychology, anthropology, computer science, and accounting. But in that first year, I, as well as many of you all in this room, was able to take introductory economics courses from David Johnson. These courses taught me to connect the then seemingly unimportant concepts from my coursework to the world around me. I learned not only to find the answers, but to find the questions to ask. I learned to be curious. After that first year, I thought I had my future as a Badger set in stone, get a degree from the business school. But in June of 2021, I found out that admissions department in Granger Hall had a different idea of what my future would be like here in Madison. And it was not going to be there. I was shocked, of course. Anytime you're told you're not good enough for anything, it simply sucks. But as I stand up here today, I can confidently say that getting that no was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Life is weird that way. Sometimes our ups and downs, or the hard things in life, don't make sense at the time. One of my favorite quotes from Steve Jobs reminds me of this. He said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards." After I decided to pivot into the economics major, I began to be more involved with professors, advisors, and most importantly, with you all that are graduating with me this weekend. Each of my experiences with you all are dots that I can confidently connect looking backwards that make me who I am today. I joined the Economics Student Association and was named president during my senior year. Through my time as president and as a classmate of you all, I've had the privilege of getting to know many of you and have been impressed by the diverse backgrounds, paths, and interests that you all possess. But what impressed me the most is that you took that inherent curiosity that we all have and applied it in ways that made the biggest impact on both yourselves and the world around us. From impressive research to helping thousands through nonprofit work, to using your understanding of markets to thrive in New York City during the summers, to interning at the Capitol to help this great state of Wisconsin. You have all made profound impacts in your time as Badgers, and I know that you will do so on the road ahead. As we move on from our time here in Madison, I ask you all, no matter where you are, Wall Street, State Street, or anywhere around the world, continue to stay curious and trust that those dots will connect in the future, because they will. Looking back on our journey here in Madison, we can think back and see those different dots that make us who we are in these caps and gowns today. We remember our first jump around at Camp Randall, or our time in lectures. We remember our walks up Bascom Hill and our late nights in the college library. And we remember, well, at least some of our late nights in the college club. But in all seriousness, it's not just been what we've learned in the classrooms or in libraries that make us who we are today as Wisconsin economics graduates. It's all of life's experiences. It's the things that don't make sense. It's the things that are hard. And it's the things that make our life path uniquely ours. In closing, I want to congratulate each and every one of you on this amazing achievement and hard work. Be proud of all that you've accomplished. Be proud of your journey. Be proud to be you, and be proud to be a Badger. Thank you, and on Wisconsin.
Thanks so much, Griffin. That was awesome. So now we're coming to the part of the program that you're here for, which is we're going to start recognizing the graduating class of 2023. And we're going to thank Tricia Zhu, who is one of our academic advisors, and Tapasaya Nangpal, who's an undergraduate here in the department, and also a Mary Claire Phipps Scholar. They're going to be announcing the names, and if you pay attention, you'll realize that we have a very international student body, and announcing these names is no small challenge, so we really appreciate the fact that they're doing it. We also want to be clear here, this is not a please wait until everybody's please hold your applause till everybody's graduated kind of place. You're here to cheer, and so cheer whenever you want and cheer loudly. So we're going to start with the PhD students. The doctoral degree is the ultimate academic honor that the university can bestow. Those earning the doctorate have gone from being our students to becoming our colleagues. We welcome you to the Academy.
Garrett Anstracher. Long Hong. Ming Soon Park. Su Meng Chen. Shuhei Otani. Erica Frost. Shi Long Sun. Young Hong. Natalia Cerna. Jason Choi. Cody Kalen. Next, introducing our very first class of Master in Financial Economics graduates. The first one, Yijia Chen. Yijia is wearing the traditional attire from the ethnic group called Lahu from Yunnan, China. Stefan Kang. Duan Zhongtao. Zihan Wang. Tang Yuman. Hanbir Zhang.
Jerry Shen. We will now be introducing our Masters in Economics graduates. Deming Meng.
Junyu Li.
Bill Wong.
Xinyi He. Yujue Wang. Yue Wang. Xingyi Huang. You want to try this one?
Xinyi Liu.
Jiaxing Li. Chen Hong Li. Gray Ye. 吕若涵、哲旺。Want to try this one?
Jin-Young Lee.
Yi Xing Chen. Zhou Ziqi.
Oren Lee.
Mengling Zhang. Okay. Chen Yijing. Zhang Chu. Wanna try this one?
Wei Tao Liang.
Hao Nan Miao. Xiao Man Tian. Lu Xiaohan. Wu Jie. Lou Zhiyu.
Jinjin Zhao.
Zhuo Yubo.
Yichen Zhao.
Li Xuexing.
Keishin Hu.
Lee Si-ying. Lin Xuanmin. Yidan Ao.
Kirti Singh.
Yuan Xuyu.
Yikai Liu. Lin, sorry.
Shu Yang Deng. Zhu Haifeng. Gao Yue.
Pankaj Bansod. Pratik Fuluke. Shreyash Gajvier.
Bo Feng.
Mukul Gupta.
All right, how about one more round of applause for our graduate students? It's now my honor to certify the candidates for undergraduate degrees as we move on to the bachelor degree candidates for major in economics, or in economics with a math emphasis. Diploma covers will be presented by myself and with the assistance of a very special person. This is Maria Munagiaria, has been at the department for 30 years and is now retiring. She's been director of undergraduate studies for most of this time, and we've enjoyed having her.
Joshua Howe.
Olivia Carter.
Lucy Kuhl.
Narunen.
Daniel Stein.
Dylan Kong.
Doug Rothman.
Luke Hackman.
Aaron Kaminsky.
James Lizio III. Xu Chengray. Ma Zhanwei. Meng Wei Sun. Yue Wang. Wu Chenyue. Cui Yixin.
Manola Intavong. Sarah Eckhart. Maxwell Concetorero.
Keely Nelson. I got this one. Allison Shaver.
Ann Isman. Sophia Radis.
Paula Filios.
Jay Lee.
Brad Lee.
Monica Ho.
Stephen Guo.
James Alvin.
Anush Reddy.
Anush Reddy. Yutika Sharma. Abba Mishra.
Wei Yuchen.
Nile Badura.
Cao Tianyue. Zhang Qiman.
Clarence Harley.
Quinn Weaver.
Zach Hanser.
Liam Duffy. Xu Chen Liao. Yu Tong Yan.
Alexandra Dogera.
Jesse Chang Wang. Bang An.
Matthew Nieheim.
Jaeyong Chung. Juyang Ko. Nayland Kim. Jisoo Min. Arjun Jo.
Nicole Hoffman.
Qin Qianya. Li Zeqing. Winky Haley Ao.
Jung Wang.
Felicia Pong.
Natalie Cohn.
Qian Mianqing. Li Jiaqi. Wan Zihao. Zhu Yingbo. Zheng Fanrui. Chen Yang.
Alex Mercurio.
Bridget Knight.
Holly Becker.
Peng Li Xingzi.
Chase Blocksdorf.
Kyle Strom.
Adam Lamont.
Jonah Liu. Xinyi Li.
Tadzio Kirka.
Elena Bernstein.
Jaden Zach.
Nicholas Wong. Zhi Ling.
Freya Zhao.
Aaron Shoemaker.
Clara Nemmer. Ryan Szymanski. Soham Aludi.
Zhang Xing. Okay. 林瑞达。
Tommy Kong.
Leighton Liu. Cheng Nuo. Ya Xuan Gu. Qiu Yanjing. Nie Zhi Li.
Emily Herzog. Lucia Garber.
Dong Yixin. Yu Xinghao.
Angel Aguirre.
John Clemens.
Eric Alberts.
Hunter Hackbarth.
Garrett Glodemans.
Gwyneth Camfield.
Abigail Thornton.
Charlotte Fried.
George Darmody.
Colton Luz.
Vinav Odu.
Caitlin Nimmer.
Quentin Bruno.
Nathan Call.
Grace Sventek.
Cami Stark.
Benjamin Pillon.
Catherine Dasick.
Caroline Nuskowiak.
Max Licht.
Emily Berta. Can I do this one? Haley Hammond.
Graham Lemke.
Kendall Trapelski.
Ella Jordahl.
Abigail Hoke.
Avery Reiner.
I got the next two. Annalise Lath. Shay Heyer. Kate Sabota. Peyton Werbowski. Oh, I got it. Isra Garib. Sindhu Shankar.
Eli Sorensen. Hang Chang.
Liam Reinecke.
Luke Bronson.
Casey Barthel.
Nicholas Ohm. Zhang Yuxuan.
Nicholas Roosh.
Alexander Heath.
Harry Dominguez.
James Cross. Heidi Blischon.
Alexios Kotis.
刘芷慧、郑哲宇、冯新叶、沈北川、朱晨新、刘可欣、
Peyton Baker.
于松户、
Cormac Del Valle Ojero.
Isaac Owen,
Zachary Davis.
Scott Holden DeNoble,
Joshua Ryan Oxenhorn.
Tyler Reed Kay, Ziyuan Gao, Sophia Chang,
Anna Bayer.
Gabriela Dudek,
Nicole Nodder.
Megan Stevens,
Blair Steele.
Adam Warrer,
Jarrett Ryder.
Bryce Schuster,
Wyatt Meng.
Andrew Casey,
Ryan Denninger. Dylan Marshall. Pedro Borlado.
James Ward,
Inaki Iribaran.
Dylan Cariff,
Emma Malian.
Abigail Grant,
Shivish Makkar. Aryaman Agarwal.
Madeline McLean,
Kira Johansson.
Lucas Herdefer,
Riley Younger.
Riley Weller,
Jack Stiert. Matthew Kennedy. I got the next three.
okay. Michael Combs,
Allison Connolly. Larissa Camina Danielson. Judy Zhu.
Yifan Ko.
Aaron Isaac. Dennis Luis Aragon.
Whitman Robinson.
Alec Schaefer.
Brendan Baird.
Jack Weber.
Lily Zadeklik.
Ian McLaughlin. Diego Caballero.
Caitlin Kern.
Naveen Ali Ibrahim.
George Woodall.
Arthur Varner. Jonah Manaligod.
George Hunt. Laura Reed.
Caitlin Stratman.
Shelley Kaiser. Oh, you're joining us. Peter Seam.
And your student speaker, Griffin Johnson.
All right, students, now you can take the tassels on your right and move it to the left. I present to you the 2023 graduating class of the Department of Economics at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. All right, we are almost done here. Before we end the ceremony, I want to thank our generous alumni for their donations throughout the year, which have helped to sponsor this event. As alums yourself now, I encourage you to stay in touch and keep coming back to campus. And when you're around, come to Observatory Drive and knock on our doors and say hi. One of the fortunate things about my job is I get to work with an incredibly dedicated staff to economics. So you've met a lot of the economic advisors. A lot of our other staff are equally excellent. This is, if you look around, this is quite a big event for a department our size to pull off, and it took a tremendous amount of work from our staff. And I especially want to recognize Carly Seward, who did main person organizing it. So please give Carly and the rest of our staff a round of applause. So let me be the first to offer you my warmest congratulations to you and my best wishes for a wonderful future. This is a new beginning for each and every one of you. This day marks a wonderful milestone, not only in your lives, but also in the life of the department. You will always be a part of our department, and we will always be a part of you. Enjoy your weekend of celebration with your family and friends, and come to campus soon. So finally, I'm going to introduce Tangled Up in Blue, which is a student-run alto and soprano a cappella group on campus here at UW. They want to congratulate the class of 2023, and they are going to thank us and thank everyone, and they will lead us in singing Varsity.
Varsity, oh varsity, you rah-rah Wisconsin. Praise to thee, we sing, praise to thee, our alma mater, you rah-rah Wisconsin.
Thank you all for coming. This concludes our ceremony. Once our faculty leave, please follow them out to our reception. We have food in the room across the hall and cake out to your right. Thank you all for coming, and thank you, Tangled Up in Blue.
Do